Welcome back to the mat. Today we're going to be working on core control, working on a little bit of pelvic stability, the whole 9 yards, really just trying to stabilize this area, our powerhouse, as much as possible. Everything in Pilates flows from your powerhouse out. So the stronger all of this is, from your upper belly, your low belly, even some of your back, your glutes, the stronger that is, the easier your practice will be. The easier your yoga practice can be. The easier going around your day-to-day life can be when you really have a strong foundation. So as always, let's get right into it. I know that we usually start with a bit of breathing, but today actually we're gonna jump right into some hip bridges. So let's roll back. We're gonna have our feet planted firmly on the ground. Heels are just within reach of your fingertips. Knees are pointed towards the sky. From here, we're just going to press our heels firmly, our entire foot actually, firmly into the mat as we articulate our spine up and into our hip bridge. You want to think about really keeping a flat, straight line from your knees to your hips all the way to your shoulders. So we're not dipping, we're not hyperextending. We have one long, straight line. Let's just breathe a little bit here. You know, I can't forget breathing. Exhale. As you exhale, think about knitting your pubic bone to your chest even more so that you're really activating your entire core here. Inhale. Exhale, knit yourself closer together. All right, let's articulate ourselves down. So upper back, middle back, lower back. Do a quick wiggle with your hips to reset, and we're gonna right back into it. So inhale as we extend ourselves up. Inhaling at the top, feeling our upper back expand and press deeper into the mat with each inhalation. So exhale, knit those ribs in. Inhale. Exhale, knit your ribs even deeper. Let's come back down. So upper, middle, lower back articulating. All right, from here, we're gonna do one more and then we're gonna add some pizzazz to it. So we're gonna roll our body back up. So we're in that long straight line, and we're going to firmly shift our weight into our right foot, bring our left foot up to a hover. Let's just do a few inhales and exhales here. So feeling that upper back expand, hands are pressing firmly into the mat to help stabilize. Exhale, inhale. Pressing firmly into your foot. Exhale. Bring that left foot down. Now we're going to switch sides. So right foot comes up to meet the sky. Foot is pointing towards the ceiling. We're going to inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your foot back down. Roll yourself down, articulating your spine all the way. Ooh, all right. Now we're gonna do that same exact thing, adding on. So inhale, maybe you need to bring your feet a little bit closer to your bum. We're gonna inhale up, articulating our spine up. Right, left foot's gonna go up. We're gonna lower as we inhale. Extend the leg back up to the sky as we exhale. Think about our leg being pulled to the wall across the room from us. Exhale. Inhale as we lengthen. Exhale, make sure you're really pressing firmly into your hands and your right foot here in order to stabilize your hips. Okay, bring that one back down. Same thing, other side. So right leg goes up, left hip is firm. We're still in that straight line from knee to hip to shoulder. Inhale as we extend our straight leg. Exhale as we bring it back up. Thinking about keeping our core strong and our pelvis neutral as we lift and lower our legs. Man, I'm feeling this even like in the calf of my supporting leg. Inhale, extend. Exhale, come back. Bring that leg down. Articulate upper, middle, lower. All right, we got one more variation here and then we're gonna move on. We're gonna inhale, come up. So inhale as we lift our body back in that hip bridge. Make sure that your hands are firmly planted in the ground to help support you. Right leg up to the left leg up to the sky. We're gonna do teeny tiny little circles right here. So we're going out, down, around, up. And they're so small, but we're trying to make sure that our right side is not moving. When you come back to your nose, switch directions. So you're going across your body first, then out. Cross, down, out, in, cross, in. Make sure that you're also pressing through your right heel, especially to help stabilize. Bring that down, right leg up. We're gonna go across our body first, then down, then out, then up. Inhale as we go in, exhale as we come back up. Inhale as we go down to the bottom of our circle, exhale as we come back to start. Again, pressing firmly through that left foot to stabilize your left side, switch directions, and also pressing firmly through your upper back and hand and your entire arm, honestly, to stabilize your upper body. Let's do one more and bring it back down. Now we're gonna lower back down, upper, middle, lower back. Let's hug our knees in just for a second. That was a lot on our lower back. Ooh, all right. From here, we're gonna bring our legs up to a tabletop position. Arms are gonna be facing straight towards the ceiling. Palms are facing one another, or you can have palms facing the wall in front of you, so you'll be going down. From here, we're gonna go into our hundreds because it's not Pilates without a hundreds in your class. We're gonna roll up so much that our arms extend to the wall in front of us. We're gonna start pumping our arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the thing with hundreds is that it's really a breathing exercise more than anything else. This is helping to get breath in your body, to really warm things up and get that blood pumping. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. To spice things up, we're gonna extend our right leg, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Extend your left leg, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, right, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more each side. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, lower your head, neck, and shoulders down. Hug yourself in one more time. Maybe let's do a big good morning stretch. So like you're stretching towards both sides of the room, hands going one direction, feet going another direction, getting that full body. Maybe your back arches up off the mat just a little bit. Whew, that felt fiery. I don't know about you guys, but that was more than just a warm up for me. All right, let's hug our right knee into our chest, give it a big squeeze. Maybe you want to grab your ankle too, so you're getting a squeeze from your ankle and your knee. And we're gonna bring that straight up towards the sky. So we have our left leg is long, our right leg is towards the sky. We're gonna hold on behind our right thigh. From here, we're going into single leg roll-ups. I'm not gonna lie, these are gonna be a little bit challenging, but I think we can all do it. So we're gonna inhale as we come up. We're gonna walk our hands up our leg toward our ankle. Take a big breath in, and then we'll walk our leg back down. Our left heel is digging deeply into the mat ahead of us to help stabilize that pelvis again. The goal here is to work on our pelvic stability by using our core muscles. The stronger your pelvis is, the stronger your core is, the more stability that you have. We're just rolling up. And it's okay if you can't come all the way up. If you can only come up to your knee, that's totally fine. If you only come up to your mid calf, totally fine. So if you're just coming up to here and getting stuck, that's all we're moving. That's our range of motion for today. And there's nothing wrong with that. See, we're just coming straight to our knee. Thinking about keeping our belly away from our leg. So we almost have a rounded shape here. Let's just do one more on this side. Maybe you challenge yourself to go all the way up to that ankle. Stretch your ankle in, belly is away from your leg, coming back down. Bend that knee in, give it a squeeze, switch legs. So now our left leg is into our chest, right leg is long with our heel digging in. I'm gonna squeeze my left leg, again, doing from the ankle and from the knee to really get into that hip. I'm going to lengthen it towards the sky, grabbing on behind my thigh. I'm gonna take an inhale here at the bottom. Exhale as I round over, walk up my leg. Inhaling as I round back down. Again, trying to keep that heel on the opposite leg, digging into the mat to help stabilize your pelvis and make sure that you're working the right part of your abdominals. Oof. And again, if you only come up as far as your knee and then you go back down, totally fine. You might notice that the sides of your body are different. Like maybe you can get up, like for me, I can get up way easier on my left side, but that has to do with my hamstring flexibility and what I have going on back there. Maybe your left side's way harder for you, and that's just on being a human, honestly. Walking back down, we're gonna do one more. Walk back up. When you get to the top, hold it. Try and bring your leg closer to your body, keeping your tummy away from your thigh. Coming back down. Bring your knee into your shoulder. Give it a squeeze. Extend that leg out to meet your right. Now we're gonna extend our arms out behind us. So we're, again, kind of in that good morning stretch, but right now our heels are firmly engaged. Our feet are strongly flexed. We're gonna bring our arms up to face the sky with our palms facing down, aka the wall in front of us. We're gonna take an inhale here. On our exhale, we're gonna roll up, 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 and over. Thinking like we have a prickly cactus in our lap and we're trying to go over this cactus. Now let's roll back down as we inhale, making sure that our heels are pulling away from us to try and get like a two-directional stretch there. So we want to think about stretching behind us with our arms right now and away from us with our feet. Let's do it again. So inhale as we bring our arms up to the sky. Exhale as we use our core to round ourselves over, over, over. We're also making sure that we're articulating our spine here so that our low back hits the ground first, then our mid back, then our upper back, just like when we were doing those hip bridges earlier. Inhale as we come to hands to the sky. Exhale as we round over, 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 over. Ooh. We're gonna do one more. Rolling back to the mat. Feels so nice. All right, last one. Oof. Stretching past our toes. Come back up, stack your spine, sit up. Nice. All right, from here we're gonna go into rolling like a ball, which again, we'll be working all along our spinal articulation again. So we're gonna bring our knees into our chest, so our feet are flat to the floor. We're gonna bring our heels together, toes apart, so our feet are in a little V position. We're gonna grab onto our ankles and make sure that our knees are in line with our shoulders. So from the front, that looks like this. We're not super squished in. We have to make sure we have some space here and some space here. So we're holding on and we're going to have big rounding through our lower back. You kind of see that it looks like a capital letter C, that the low back is the farthest point out. From here, we're gonna just pick our feet up off the floor, making sure our shoulders are down, come back down. Picking our feet up off the floor, balancing on our sits bones, feeling that C curve with our spine, come back, rest. Come back up, rest, and this is, we're gonna go for it on this one. So we're coming back up, we're balancing, our toes are on the floor, our heels are together, we're holding onto our ankles, we're gonna lead with that low back, that extended part, we're gonna roll onto our upper back and roll back up. And you wanna feel like your low back, mid back, upper back again is hitting the ground in that order and coming up in that order, same way as everything else that we've done so far today. So tipping back, coming up, tipping back, coming up, maintaining that C curve, maintaining that position with your body. Let's do two more, rounding back, up, keeping your shoulders down. Did you see my shoulders starting to creep up? We don't want shoulders for earrings. So we're gonna keep our shoulders down our back, roll back, roll up. Nice. From here, bring your right knee into your chest, elongate your left leg. Hold on to your right knee with your left hand. Your right hand's gonna go on your right ankle, and you're gonna tip back to your shoulder blades, almost like what we were doing with rolling like a ball. We're gonna pull our leg into us. We're gonna switch legs, switch hands. Switch legs, switch hands, switch legs, switch hands. Making sure that our head, neck, and shoulders are up off the mat and that we're really just like at the tip of our shoulder blades should be the last thing that's touching on our backs. All right, bring both knees in, squeeze them into your chest, extend yourself long. Squeeze into your chest, extend yourself long. I feel like you guys don't even need me to tell you how you're activating our core here because you can probably feel it. If I were to guess, the most important thing here is to keep these knees together the entire time. All right, bring both legs up towards the sky. Drop your left leg long, but hovering above the mat. Hold on to your right calf with both hands. Pull it in towards your body, switch. Pull it in, right in, left in. Again, keeping your head, neck, and shoulders up off the mat to really work that upper core, your upper abdominals. We'll do just a few more here. And then we're gonna meet with both legs up. Hands are gonna be behind our head. Let's actually go ahead and rest our head, neck, and shoulders down. And we're gonna do little bitty stretches away and back in. So we're inhaling as our feet go away from us, exhaling as we bring them back towards our face. Inhale as they extend, exhale as they come back in. You wanna make sure here, especially on the extension, that your back's not hovering up off of the mat. You wanna make sure that your back is firmly imprinted the entire time. So a few more, so we're extending. Exhale, bring them in. Inhale, exhale, bring it in. Let's lift our head, neck, and shoulders. So those last 3, 2, 1. All right. So next one is our last one, and I'm not gonna lie, it is the hardest one, but I think we can do it. I believe in us. We've gotten this far. What's another couple of reps? We're gonna roll back down. Hands are still behind our head. We're gonna extend our left leg long. We're gonna twist our torso over to the right side. Your shoulder is going towards your knee, not your elbow. Come back to center, switch other side, back to center, switch, switch, switch. And make sure that you're twisting here from your waist. Again, not your shoulders. Your shoulders are just kind of along for the ride, pointing towards that knee. Your waist is what's doing all the work here. We're working those obliques. All right, one more each side. Oh, nice. Let's go for another big, juicy good morning stretch. All right, and from here, let's turn over onto our left side. So we're gonna line our shoulder and our tush up in the back of our mat. We're gonna have a long arm, so our head is just going to be resting on our arm. Our right hand is going to be right in front of our chest. Fingers are all together. And then feet are slightly in front of us, so we're kind of in like a check mark. Make sure that you're all aligned back here. Maybe you have to feel your back with your free hand just to make sure. From here, we're gonna lift our right leg up to hip height. We're gonna kick forward. We're gonna extend back. Kick forward, extend back. When you're extending back, think that somebody's pulling your leg and that you're getting more space in these hip flexors as you extend backwards. Pulling back, but that you're keeping your torso straight. It's almost like you're a Barbie doll, and the only thing that gets to move here is your legs. Your upper body is still. We're gonna inhale as we come forward, exhale as we extend back, inhale as we extend forward, exhale as we extend back. Let's do 2 more. In, extend, in, extend. All right, here we're gonna go lift and lower. So we're gonna externally rotate our top leg, aka our knee is pointing towards the ceiling now. We're gonna kick up, kick down as we flex our foot. Kick up, kick down. We almost want to think about getting the heel of our lifting and lowering leg right into the instep of our leg that's still on the ground. And again, we're thinking about maybe pulling our leg long. And this is really working like our glute and all of our muscles in this hip region, because those are also honestly part of your core and help with all of that stability that we've been talking about. We're gonna do 3 more here. So up, pull it out. Up, pull this leg out of your socket almost. Last one, pull it down to meet. All right, now we're gonna do tap, tap, tap in the front, big scoop over, tap, tap, tap in the back. This is the hardest one, I think, for keeping that upper body stability, because as your leg goes up and over, it is really challenging you. So in a case like this, making sure that your right hand that's pressing firmly into the ground is really firm, because that will help keep your upper body where it needs to be. Up and over, forward. All right, this will be last time behind. 1, 2, 3. Legs are together. Let's roll onto our tummies and our hands are extended out in front of us. From here, we're gonna go swimming, splish splash. I know summer's over, it's after Labor Day, pools are closed, but we're still swimming. We got our pool right here. So arms are long, feet are long behind us, toenails are pressing into the mat. All right, from here, we're going to lift our left leg, and our right arm, and our head is hovering. Switch legs and arms, so left leg, right leg, left arm, back down. Original, right arm, left leg, down. Left arm up, down. First side, down. Other side, down. All right, now we're gonna pick up the pace a little bit. I'm not gonna bother counting. I will count, but you guys can do your right side, left side. This is a big coordination exercise, so don't worry if you get a little confused. All right, on 3, 2, 1, go. Opposite, 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 opposite. There you go. Like we're actually swimming. We are splish splashing. Summer Olympics just happened and we are in it. We're gonna go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down. We're gonna bring our hands right underneath our forehead. So our elbows are wide and our head is just resting on the mat, on our hands, I mean. We're gonna lift our legs up off of the mat. We're gonna beat our heels together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down, relax. Take a big breath if you need one. I've been holding my breath, so make sure that you guys aren't doing what I'm doing. All right, lift those legs. We're gonna beat our heels again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down. Up, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, down. Up, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, down. Up, 2, 1, hold, down. Now we're gonna go up the ladder. So up, 1, 2, down. Lifting up, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, lower down. Lift up, and as you're lifting up, make sure your pelvis is pressing really firmly into the mat. You should be feeling this from like your outer thighs and glutes. So we're lifting up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, down. Up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. Last one, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, hold, hold, hold. Can you lift your upper body too? Maybe put your arms out like you're swimming. Everything's squeezing together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Let's push back into a little bitty child's pose for just a little second. Feeling that stretch through that low back, which was just getting a lot of work with our beats and going swimming. And then we're gonna switch to our other side for our leg series. You can just flop over. I'm gonna go ahead and switch entirely. So again, our arm is long and our hips and tuchus. What a weird word, honestly. Our hips and our booty are in line with our shoulders and our feet are slightly ahead of us. So if I look down, I should be able to see my entire foot with no issues. Left hand is planted firmly in front of my chest. We're gonna go back for those kicks forwards and kick back. So raise your left leg to hip height. We're kicking forward, and we're stretching back like someone's pulling our leg out of the socket. Kick forward, stretching back. Forward on the inhale, exhale, go into that extension pulling away from us. Again, it's really important here that we try and keep our upper body as stable as possible. You can probably see that I'm struggling more on this side. This is definitely my weaker side when it comes to stabilization. So make sure that you're pressing firmly into your hand. We're gonna do 2 more here. And then the last one, and extend back. Bring your feet back together. Now we're going to that lower and lift, so externally rotate, which just means we're going to have our knee pointing towards the ceiling. Hand is pressed firmly in front of our chest for that stability. Also, this right hand that's on the ground is also pressing firmly, so like that's where all of our stability again is coming from. So we're gonna lift this leg up, lower it down, heel goes straight into the arch of the lower foot. And it's crazy, they almost fit perfectly together like they're little puzzle pieces, which we love. Lengthen out of that hip, extend up, lengthen out of that hip, making sure that we're stabilizing that upper body, trying to keep our bottom leg from moving as much as possible. Our pelvis, we're a little Barbie doll. We are literally just moving from the leg, and that's it. Let's do 2 more here. And then this will be our last one before we go into our little beats. So remember, we're bringing our foot to the front. We're 1, 2, 3, tap up, over behind us. 1, 2, 3, up, front. 1, 2, 3, up. And if you want to make this teeny tiny and you're like right in front of your foot, right behind your heel, that's totally fine. It's all about the up and over. So just go upping and downing just like that, no matter how far forward or how far back you go. That is not the intention of our work is not to like tap way up here. It's totally fine to be right in front of your foot and right behind your foot. Let's do 1 more each way. So tap, tap, tap behind, tap, tap, tap together. Oof. All right. From here, we are going to roll onto our back. Our feet are planted on the floor, heels are up towards the sky, and let's bring our arms out in a T. So I'm front, I'm just going wide, and my palms are into the ground. From here, we're bringing our legs into a tabletop, and we're gonna rock them slightly over to the right side, and I'm gonna look to the left. And it's okay if your left hip heels a little bit up off the ground. We're gonna come back to center. We're gonna switch sides. So I'm leaning over, my hips are going to the left, my face is going to the right, back to center. We're just getting a little bit of elongation through that spine because we've been really going up and down in that position, and it's time that it needs a little bit of lateral movement as well. Back to center. And if it helps, you can think about the direction that your knees are going, pressing more firmly into that hand to stabilize your body. Let's do 1 more each direction. So I'm pressing firmly into my right hand because my knees are going to the right. And I'm pressing firmly into my left hand as my knees go to the left. Come back to center. Give yourself a big hug. And let's roll back up to the seat. We're gonna lengthen our legs out in front of us. Our feet are gonna be about hip width apart, and our hands are gonna go above our head. Here, we're gonna roll back just a little bit. Again, making that C curve so that our low back is the farthest part. Just when we think we can't go any farther, we're gonna roll back forward, bringing our forehead towards our knees. Giving our neck a little bit of traction here. Do not yank on your neck and seriously injure yourself. We're just giving a slight, almost like assistance as we come up and over. Thinking again about that cactus we had earlier, but it's much smaller and it's right here in the middle of our lap. We're going up and over that cactus. We're gonna stack it back up straight. We're rounding just a little bit, and then we're coming back up and over. Forehead is coming towards our knees. Stack it back up. We're gonna round, 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 like we're doing that roll up that we did in the very beginning of class. When you think you can't go any further, go up and over that cactus in your lap. Stacking it back up. This is gonna be our last one. We're rolling back. So our low back is going, then our mid back. And then when we think we can't go any further, we roll and round over. Oh, that feels so good on my hamstrings and on my back. We're gonna stack it back up. We're gonna our hands to our hips, feet onto the floor, and we're gonna lay back down, and we're gonna end the same way we started, with a little bit of hip bridging. So hands are firmly into the mat, feet are right within touching distance of our fingers, and we're just going to lift our hips to the sky and lower back down. You should be so amazed at how different this articulation in your back feels from the beginning of class. Like, this feels like a different person's back. Like, whose body is this? I don't know. But it feels so good to just see the difference that, what was this, 25, 30-ish minutes max, of how much that time can make in how your joints feel and how your body feels overall. Definitely when we worked our obliques, we worked our deep core, we did a little bit of glute work, we've warmed up our spine, and now we're cooling it down. Like, I'm so proud of us. I think we did a great job. All right, last one here. We're gonna come up, hold it, really dig your heels into the ground, come back down from your upper back, middle back, lower back, bring your knees into your chest, roll up to a seat, and you are all done. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat, and I can't wait to see you guys again next time. Bye.